Welcome again, guys, to my channel. And today we're gonna be repotting several dendrobiums. I have some dendrobiums that were out of control in the pot. Fern was taking over. I have another that I mounted and I wanted to reposition. So come along with me. Let's get to potting. So these are the two dendrobiums I'll be repotting. Blue buds and the ones with the fern growing out of it. I've already started cutting stalks from the pink buds, the dendrobium with the pink buds. Two of the stalks were damaged, so I had to cut this piece and this piece, and I got all these blooms from them, which I'll put in a bouquet shortly. And these I will try to make cuttings and sprout roots from them. So I'll show that part in a different video. This video I'll be focusing on repotting. So let me show you the two pots I'll be using for this repotting exercise. I'll be using a clay pot with the stone that you see there on the floor, and I'll be using this wooden mount. So this clay pot I'll use for the smaller dendrobium. This larger dendrobium will be placed on the wooden mount. So let's begin. So at this part of the process, I will be cleaning up the roots to make sure that there are no dead roots involved before I mount on the wooden log. Let's put these aside. These are some of the blooms that came off of the plant. And these are the two stalks which I will be potting separately. I'll show in the next video how I do that. And here we go. So it has two bloom, or three, I would say, bloom spikes left on it. And here we have the root ball. There are quite a few healthy roots. Just want to get away some of these bits that are dead. These are alive. I should leave that. Pretty much most of it is good, viable roots that are not rotten. So I wouldn't have much to cut away. Maybe a little in the center. There are dead roots here. In the middle. So these are old once you see it dry and hollow looking. And some of these dendrobium stalks are rotten, like these two. I'll be cutting them away. This one as well. Cut that away. Of course, the stalks give energy to the plant still, so I won't be cutting all of them. This one seems that it will give energy still, so as well as this one, because it has a bloom stalk on it. Cut this away. Can be mounted as is. a large plant, so it's expected to have lots of roots. Getting the charcoal out is good. A lot of the coconut husk as well is good to get out. Make it airy. This is good enough. Not many dead roots. Very few. So here we have it. I'll leave it just like this. Right, and stalks are cut. Just two. One of them probably can pull through here, but I won't. I'll leave it. Time to mount. So let's get the camera set up closer so you can see what I'll be doing. Okay, so for this step you'll need some wire, galvanized wire that I have here to attach the dendrobium. You need some pliers to cut the wire. You'll need the mount itself and the orchid. So let us figure out if we're gonna split it or are we gonna keep it in one whole portion. I think it can stay in one whole portion. I won't split the orchid. It'll slow its growth. So I'll put the newer canes towards the log. Should I mount it to the side? Or should I place it at the very top? I think I'll place it at the very top. And because I'm gonna do that, I'll have to position the camera again. Okay, I've decided to split the orchid. Why? Because I have two new canes growing in two different directions. If you notice, this cane is on this side, right here, on the right, and on the left, there's another set of new canes. So I'll split it because of the two directions it's growing in. I'll put one on top and one to the side of the mount. So I'll show you how I'll do that. So the area that I split, I'll be putting some cinnamon as an agent that will seal the wound, and it has also antibiotic properties. So the smaller piece I'll be putting to the side of the mount, and this bigger piece I'll be putting at the top. So I'm gonna put some cinnamon on the canes that I cut as well. Seal them off. Alright, so first I'll do the piece for the side, and of course this is the new growth here, so we'll be putting this edge to the wooden mount. Alright, so here we are, all done, securely mounted on the top of the wooden mount. These are the points of the blooms. Alright guys, so recently we mounted the dendrobium on this wooden log, and this was at the top. It fell off because of the heavy winds and rain, so the top is not a good choice for it. So then I thought, since one orchid is on one side of the log, here it is, I'll put this one on this side of the log. So today this is what we'll be focusing on: securing the orchid towards the log, the wooden area. Make sure that the roots have contact. So like so. I have a small amount of sphagnum here, protect it from the sun. And I'm gonna use some galvanized wire to secure it to the log. But first, I have my hammer to take off some of these cable nails, and just to position this so I can grab the wire, I'll be using one to attach one of the smaller stalks to the log. Let's use this one. Not too tight. That should do it. One more. To an older stalk. Maybe this one. And hammer it in. Alright, so I'll be back with the wire to secure the newer stalk to the log. So here we have a wire which I will secure this very new stalk to the log. Don't want to get any of the older stalks in it, so let me just thread it underneath this one. Yeah, and get it as low as possible. So let me go again and get it lower.
Yeah.